Hey, you Grateful Dead fans, we're back in business here. And today we're going to do some gear. A little recording device for you to consider. And also got some tone coming out of the old Axe and the Mesa Boogie. You know, the Mesa Boogie amp will give you any sound there is except the one you want. But I think I got it dialed in, did a lot of reading up, and you'd be the judge. Anyway, so I'm going to take Evangeline, just put the tab up for that very cool Jerry stuff, and record it, and then you can see what's going on with this recorder. Kind of pricey, but worth it, especially you have other people you want to tap in to your board with a channel out or an insert jack into this device made by Allen and Heath, called the Ice something. Evangeline, she's on her own, just barely started when she left home. Don't know where she's been, where she's gone. Like queen of make-believe, and so on. Now let's say we want to record this and hear how it sounds for real, you know, unbiased, no BS, right out of the tap. So let me show you this thing. Okay, well, first things first, this here's a Mesa Boogie Mark IV head, just the head. This is a Mesa Boogie cab with a JBL E120 inside. This is not attached, this is just sitting up on top of here. Okay, boom. So we're going in with the guitar, and we're coming out of the recording out of the back, playing through rhythm 1. And I found for the tone that you may want to cut the bass way down, give yourself some mids, and I got the treble on 5, I got the mids on about 7, and the bass on 2. And then I'm using a reverb out of my TC Electronics unit to get the reverb, because this one just doesn't have what I'm looking for. Okay, so there's your amp. Next. Okay, now before I forget, this is my Resurrection Jerry clone. I had this made about 10 years ago down in Florida. I don't know if they're still around, but that's got a couple of DiMarzio Super 2s in it, and a Kinman treble bridge pickup. It's got all the toys, got the unity gain buffer, which I don't need because I don't use stomp boxes, and different tones. We'll get to that later. So it's basically a rosebud body with a cripe head, cripe shape, Batman type head. Okay, there's the Axe, there's the amp. Now, what we're all here for is get over here. Okay, real quick, here's your power supply. This is a TC M1 reverb unit. A lot of effects in there, not as many as this unit down here, which is the G-Force. This is a total guitar effect unit. And I'm just playing with some reverb, but this does 1,000 things. So the M1's like a limited version of the TC. Use this for the vocals on the reverbs and use this for the guitar effects. But what we're talking about is right here, Allen and Heath Ice 16. And what you have here are 16 channels with taps. So if you have a board with channel inserts off the back, you tap out of there and you throw it into here. So you can have up to 16 different microphones, different instruments coming into this unit, recording 16 tracks of music. And then you can play it out. And basically, you get yourself a hard drive, you plug it in here, or into the back, whichever you like. It has a lot of capability. You can go right into the computer with it too. and you can tap out. Here's a phone out here. We'll use this to listen to this thing with levels. Put a set of headphones on, you monitor the tracks as they're going in, and that's your Allen and Heath. Expensive, but it does the job. What you need is a board with 16 inserts. Now this is a Mackie 1402. It's got 6 outs, taps, channel inserts. You stick the mono cable in half the way, you get the tap out, and plus you got the alt out too, so that gives you basically 7 outs. A full board, you'd have 16 channel inserts. You can listen to the out, you can listen to the monitor the in, and so now let's see what it does. Okay, so we're around the back of this thing. Here's your inserts. Here's your board. These are the channel taps. Halfway in with the mono cable, coming out of the board, going into the ICE 16 Zoom. It has outputs, which I don't know anybody's ever going to use. They had to use RCA jacks because they didn't have room for mono cable. And so, okay, that's the back of it. Okay, well, I'm just going to noodle around and get something on the tape so you can hear what it sounds like. Okay, fans, well, when using the ICE 16, it's important to always remember to hit record if you intend to record. So here we try it again. Okay, so there you go, fans. If you got an extra grand laying around, boom. And of course, you get 16 friends, and you can all play along, and then you put it into the computer, and you can do whatever you want with it after that. That's the whole idea of this thing. It's not, it's just supposed to get it into the computer so you can process it with your SoundForge or Nuendo or Pro Tools or whatever. So see you later.